Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jam and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is going to be not like super long and involved. I've been seeing like best of 2023 makeups so far, and I thought partially from my own memory I should film this, and partially because the things I pulled are knock your socks off great and worth talking about, like in their own video. I'm not including eyeshadows, and I'm not including foundation, concealer, or like setting powders. If you want to see that, let me know. I don't think I've tried anything new foundation or powder wise this year. I have tried a couple of concealers, but I don't know if it's worth mentioning. And then of course I've tried some eyeshadow palettes. If you'd like to know about those, just let me know in the comment section. I'll totally do it. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, now might be a good time to do that. I upload a whole bunch of videos every week. And if you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new one. And you can choose to watch it or not. It's totally up to you. No pressure. Either way, I appreciate you being here. I don't have a whole lot of products to mention, but I do have two in the lip category. The first, and all of these things with the exception of one, are definitely things I've tried just this year. But there's one thing I have to tell you about, because it doesn't matter when it came out, it's the best of the best. So the first one is the Unearthly Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick. I have this shade in Dreamy, and I have a kind of like burgundy-ish shade. These are fantastic. They're really comfortable. They are long wearing. They have the cutest little snow globe component on top, which should not be discounted. I really, really like that liquid lipstick so much. A lot of their colors I don't get behind because I'm kind of a fuddy-duddy when it comes to lips, but I really like the formula. And the other lip product I want to mention are these Moonlit Metal Toppers from Menagerie. I have them in the shade Queen Bee and Hummingbird. I'm wearing Queen Bee on my lips right now. I love these. On top of lipstick, on top of lip liner. They're just amazing. If you want a super metallic-y, reflective, shimmery lip, which I do. I love a metallic lipstick, and I don't care what anyone says. If you don't, please don't wear it, but I do. So when the opportunity arises to use one of those, I definitely grab it. Next is the other super small category, and that is bronzers I've tried this year. For really, really real. This Halo Glow e.l.f. Beauty Wand Contour, not a contour, but definitely a bronzer on me, is so flipping good. Like, just really, 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 really good. I was so surprised by this. I tried a Revlon one, and I've tried a Milani one, and this is the best. I would definitely recommend this to anyone looking for a cream bronzer. I don't know what color you'd have to be to make this be a contour on you, because it's pretty darn warm, but this is fantastic. My only gripe is, I mean, it's got the poof on the end and it is soups messy, but other than that, like, whatever. My only gripe is that they call it a contour, because it's definitely not a contour. It's so good. The other thing I didn't try this year, but I will have this forever. It is the L'Oreal Soft Matte Powder Foundation in 350 medium. This bronzer, did I call it a foundation? This bronzer is everything. I originally got it last summer, I believe, and then I thought, oh, it's gonna be too dark for me to wear in the winter. I just go on with it gently in the winter, and it's fantastic. This bronzer is everything, and it smells so good. These products all have the same scent. Oh, it's amazing. If you don't like scented stuff, probably don't get it, but this bronzer is beautiful. I'm wearing it today. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm not wearing it today. I wanted to wear it today, but the video I just filmed before this one, I was trying to use things I don't reach for all the time because this is just so good. Like you could throw this on with your eyes closed and it would probably still look really good. So we have 2 categories left, blush and highlight. For me, this is like the exciting stuff with makeups besides eyeshadow and foundation and concealer. Okay, you know what? It's all exciting, but I feel like a lot of people find this stuff to be very exciting. So I don't think any of these are going to surprise you. And I'm sorry if you're bored, but this Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in Bold Heart. I could not stop using this. Like, I had to put it on every single day. In fact, it would look really cute with this look. This blush is amazing. Part of me wishes I was on like the Essence PR because I would love to have all of the shades that would work for my skin tone in this blush. I love it that much. I've thought about buying a couple more shades, but I mean, it's beautiful, but I have so many blushes. I have one drawer plus some spillover into another one of just blush because I love it. So I couldn't get another one of these, but man, oh man. And it's a nice big pan, so it's gonna last a really long time if you were looking for something. And a lot of the shades are, I feel like this is probably one of the more bold, I guess, shades. There are a lot of more wearable blushes in this line, but you know my idea of a wearable blush. A wearable blush is literally anything I can put on my face. The other blush I want to mention is this Caribbean Sunset from BH Cosmetics. Look at that. I mean, on the face, this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. If I didn't have the blush collection I have, I would 100% buy a backup of this. I've used this several times on and off camera. I just think it is fantastic. And part of me was like, if I wasn't a YouTuber, but I haven't been a YouTuber most of my life, and I've always had a large makeup collection. But sometimes I get PMSy or something, and I think, I want to have a capsule collection. Just, you know, a tiny bit of all the things that work. My sister is pretty big into capsule collections. She wants clothes, makeup, all the things. You know those itty bitty baby food jars, like the really small ones? All of her makeup fits in one. And if it doesn't, something has to go. And part of me loves that, like loves the idea of something so honed in and cultivated that it's just gonna be what it is every single time. But then the crazy lady in me who likes to do blue and green eyeshadow and wear red blush can't do that. But if you were looking for a handful of things that you would be covered no matter the situation, either or both of these Blend Bunny blush palettes. We've got the Bare Cheeks and the Juicy Cheeks. The Bare Cheeks one I wasn't gonna get because Bare Cheeks, like, I'm not gonna go with Bare Cheeks. I have used this red shade so many times already. I have been blending and mixing different shades in this palette and in the Juicy palette, which was the one I bought originally because, you know, it seemed like a more fun, bold palette and shades I don't have. But I've been just like playing with blush. Like playing with eyeshadow is one thing, you've got a bit more wiggle room, but playing with blush really never struck me as a thing until I got these. And I just want to use them all the time. I love booping into different pans, these two together. I use this one as a base with the BH blush. I mean, it's just a really good time to bounce around and play and create different tones of blush that's just fun. And this is what I mean, like makeup makes my heart happy. It is my happy place. It makes me feel good and fun and excited. And it's just blush, but I mean, How cool is that? That something as basic as 8 shades of blush can just make me genuinely so happy. Hopefully, if you're watching my makeup channel, you get the same thing from makeups, so you understand where I'm coming from. And if you don't, that's okay. That's cool. I'm fine with it. You don't have to understand what I'm saying all the time. Most people don't. Really, I think just my sister does. Mike pretends not to know what I'm saying, but I think he does. He speaks fluent Jan. All right, let's move on to the last category, which is highlighters. Da, da, da. I haven't pulled this one out in a while. This is the Rare Beauty Highlight in Exhilarate. This is beautiful. Let me just, I only have a few highlighters, so we can swatch a couple on the back of my hand. Look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful. When I'm using one of these other ones that I have on my face, I don't often like them on my Cupid's bow. So for quite a while, I just kept this one on my desk to do some Cupid's bow highlighting because it's very smooth and looks amazing anywhere I've put it. Cheeks, Cupid's bow, below my brows, like all over. It just looks so good. I am tempted to maybe at some point pick up another shade in this. This was the one I thought I'd get the most use out of, but they're all so pretty that perhaps. But again, I have a drawer plus of highlighters. I really have no business buying anything, but it makes me happy. And I haven't bought anything new in a while. Okay, that's a lie. That's a big fat lie. I'm a lying liar face. Don't listen to me. I did just get the Cosmic Brushes highlight palette. But other than that, and at some point earlier this year, I got this J-Cat You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter in this shade Seaside Frost. This looks like a warm tone kind of champagne-y highlight, but it does go cool on my skin. And this one I feel like is very similar to the Rare Beauty one in formula. Like, it's really smooth, but can you see what I mean about it being a bit cooler toned? It's just, they're both so gorgeous. I love them both so much. And I mean, Rare Beauty price tag or J-Cat Beauty, you can't go wrong with either. But if you wanted to save a few pennies, or a few, I mean, 1,000 pennies really, go for the J-Cat. And I have the same highlighter in Crimson Gleam. Gleam, yes. I was watching a show last night and somebody used the word glean wrong. It was supposed to be glean and they said gleam. Anyway, let me swatch this one real quick. This one is absolutely gorgeous as well. I know the other one appears to be more used, but the truth is I dropped it and it broke everywhere, and that was all I could salvage. So this is the pink one. Any one of these, they're all just smooth and beautiful, and the pink isn't like so pink that it would maybe make you self-conscious about having a pink highlighter on, but it is just a little bit fun. So if you wanted to stick your toe into the colored highlight pool, that might be a good place to start. Okay, the last two. This is not going to surprise you, not even a teeny tiny itty bitty bit. It's the Blend Money Noctilucent highlighting palette. This has 6 of the most beautiful highlighters I've ever seen in my whole entire life. These are very different than the J-Cat and the Rare Beauty. Let me swatch a couple on the back of my hand. We'll go with Enlighten and Dreamlike and Phenomena. So those Enlighten, Dreamlike, and Phenomena. We got green, excuse me, yellow, pink, and purple. Now these are colorful, fun, knock your socks off, you can see it from space highlighters. And this is a bit of a more sparkly, I don't want to say chunky like in a bad way, but sparkly enough that if I put it on my Cupid's bow, I don't like how it looks. But on my cheeks, my inner corner, below my brow, this palette is stunning. This one right here is the pink one that I put on my hand. It looks like it would be super, super dark, but it's really not. It's just a nice light pink. So there's that one. And then obviously we have the Cosmic Brushes Frosting Highlighting Trio. So let me find a spot to swatch these three for you. Okay, those are right here. Again, these are the same kind of idea. Colorful, we got yellow, pink, and like a purpley blue. Just beautiful. I love this palette so much. I think these are so incredibly similar to the Blend Bunny, but I don't think they're exact copies, because this one, the Cosmic Brushes one, does seem to be a tiny bit smoother. Not, I mean, it's still sparkly and it's still knock your socks off, but it's not quite as sparkly. Like I can use that one on my Cupid's bow and not feel like it's too much. But man, I literally could sit here and look at this all day, but I have stuff to do, so I actually can't. But so these three are really nice, definitely gonna be seen from across the room highlighters. They're beautiful. And then we have the more playful highlighters. So yeah, I love them. I love all of these things. These are, for me, the best of the best that has come out this year, possibly ever. That's a bold statement, and I could be forgetting things, but I mean, so good. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see this with other products. I'd be happy to give you my thoughts. It's just one man's ideas and thoughts over here, but you know what I mean. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.